I used to say your name like prayer, like somehow heaven put you there. I held your hand and saw my life, a dream so close, but never mine. You were my almost forever, the one I thought the stars had chose, the one I pictured in my future, the only heart that felt like home. I built my days around your laughter, I wore your promises like gold. But some loves stop before they blossom, and some forevers die too young. We were close enough to touch eternity, but not enough to make it stay. You were my almost forever, my almost last, my almost all. The one I love beyond all reason, the one I thought would never fall. I had your shadow, not your lifetime, your sweet hello, your last goodbye. You were my almost forever, and that's what hurts the most tonight. I still remember how you looked when all your walls came down with me. You let me see the side you hid from every soul you didn't need. And maybe that's why losing you still feels like losing part of mine. Because for one brief shining moment, I thought your broken matched with mine. We were a story missing pages. Still I read us like we'd survive. You were my almost forever, my almost last, my almost all. The one I love beyond all reason, the one I thought would never fall. I had your shadow, not your lifetime, your sweet hello, your last goodbye. You were my almost forever, and that's what keeps me up at night. If love alone could make you stay, you'd still be lying here with me. But hearts can leave without permission, and dreams can end unfinishedly. You were my almost forever, my almost prayer, my almost fate. The one I held with both hands trembling, the one I somehow loved too late. I still replay the way you loved me before the distance took your life. You were my almost forever, my never happened rest of life. So I'll keep you where the I changed in quiet ways. You never even noticed. I tried to be enough for you, soft when you needed space, strong when your whole world was heavy, smiling with tears on my face. I bit my tongue through all the silences. I called it love, not pain. I kept on pouring from an empty heart, just hoping you would do the same. I've been like light through broken windows, anything to reach your side. I tried to be enough for you, but nothing I did could make you stay. I gave you all my best intentions, you still kept drifting away. I wore myself down loving you, till I forgot what I was worth. I tried to be enough for you, while losing myself first. I learned your wounds, your fears, your habits, the ways your sadness used to speak. I held your storms like they were sacred, even when they drowned me deep. You asked for patience, I gave forever. You asked for time, I gave my youth. But when I needed just one answer, you only gave me distance and truth. And truth was crueler than your silence. You had already let me go. I tried to be enough for you, but life can't bloom where it's denied. I stood there begging with my whole heart. You turned away with empty eyes. I wore myself down loving you, till I was barely something new. I tried to be enough for you, but I was never enough for you. Baby, I was too available. Baby, I cared too much. Baby, you only wanted comfort, never really wanted love. I tried to be enough for you, now I'm learning to be enough for me, to start measuring my value by who you chose not to keep. I gave you everything I had, and that was more than you deserved. I tried to be enough for you. Now I know my heart had worth. You couldn't hold what I was given. That was never my failure. I try to be enough for you. I try to be enough for you. I try to be enough for you. No slammed doors, no shattered glass, just quiet ruin. We broke without a fight, no thunder, no goodbye. little cracks beneath the surface. Then one day we weren't alive. No one would have guessed we were ending. We still knew each other's skin. But the saddest kind of leaving is when no one knows where it begins. You stopped reaching for my hand. I stopped asking what was wrong. We broke without a fight. That's why it hurts so bad. No final words to hold against you. No anger I could have. Just two hearts slowly fading in a love too tired to try. We broke without a fight. And I still don't know why. You still came over like you missed me. Still kissed my forehead in your sleep. Still looked at me like there was something, but not enough left there to keep. And I kept hoping for a moment, a reason I could understand. But silence is a brutal answer when it's all that's left between two hands. We went from lovers into strangers without ever raising our voice. We broke without a fight. No scene, no clear mistake. Just all the love we used to carry, getting heavier each day. No one to blame, no one to punish, no villain in the night. We broke without a fight. And that's what haunts me every time. Sometimes I wish you'd hurt me louder, so healing wouldn't feel this slow. At least then I could hate the ending instead of mourning what I'll never know. We broke without a fight. Like autumn losing all its leaves, quietly, almost beautifully. Still destroying everything. No shattered glass, just shattered future. No war, just love that died. We broke without a fight. And I'm still losing you tonight. It's so many things to whisper that doesn't make them gentle. There are names I never say out loud anymore. Yours is one of them. I'm still loving you in silence, in the spaces between songs, in the pauses after midnight, when the memories get strong. I don't call, I don't reach for you, I don't ask if you still care. But there's a part of me that waits for you, like you're still somewhere there. I became a museum of us, full of things no one can see. I'm still loving you in silence, still saying your name in my mind, still carrying all the pieces you left scattered behind. You'll never hear the way I miss you, you'll never know how much I do. I'm still Silence is all I have, you. I smile when people talk about healing, like maybe I've already moved on. But healing isn't being over you, it's learning to wake alone. I see your face in crowded places, I hear your voice in passing cars, and every little thing reminds me how close your ghost still is to my heart. I hide your memory like a secret that only lonely nights can read. I'm still loving you in silence, still breaking when no one can tell, still holding conversations with the version of you that stayed. You'll never hear the way I miss you, you'll never know what I go through. I'm still loving you in silence, and silence keeps me close to you. I know love isn't always meant to be returned, to still be real. Some hearts remain unfinished, and some wounds never fully heal. I'm still loving you in silence, but softer now than before. Not with hope that you'll come back, but with grief I can't ignore. You were once my whole horizon, now you're just a distant blue. I'm still loving you in silence, even though I'm losing you. Some love never speak again, they just echo. The day you stopped choosing me didn't look like tragedy. The sun still rose, the city moved, the world kept breathing easily. But something in the way you held me felt like you were already gone. You kissed me like a memory, not like someone you wanted. I felt it before I knew it. Your heart had shifted elsewhere the day you stopped choosing me. I lost more than just your love, I lost the way I saw tomorrow, the faith I used to trust. You didn't have to say it loudly, I heard it in everything you wouldn't do. The day you stopped choosing me, I stopped recognizing you. Love is in the little things, the reaching back with staying near, the asking how I got home safely, the noticing when I disappear. And one by one those things grew absent, like lights going out down a hall. And still I stood inside the darkness, still in love, still losing all. You made me feel replaceable before you ever let me go. The day you stopped choosing me, my heart learned what leaving means. And not just walking out the doorway, but forgetting what devotion is. You didn't break me in a moment, you unraveled all I knew. The day you stopped choosing me, The day you stopped choosing me was the day I lost my place in your life, inside your future, inside the softness of your gaze. But now I know love should not feel like begging someone to come through. The day you stopped choosing me, I began choosing me too. It broke me, but it also woke me. I miss the way you needed me before your heart grew distant, before your voice turned careful, before your love went missing. You used to reach for me like breathing, like I was where you could rest. Now all I have are old reminders of when I knew you best. It's strange to miss being needed, more than being loved. I miss the way you needed me, the way you used to call my name, like I could fix the hurt inside you, like my arms could stop the rain. I know that kind of love was heavy, but it made me feel like something true. I miss the way you needed me. Now I'm the one who needed you. You tell me things at 2 a.m. you wouldn't tell another soul. I held your fears without a tremble. I made your jagged pieces whole. But somewhere in you grow in silence. You learn to live without my light. And now I lie awake and wonder when exactly I left your life. You became fine without me, and I don't know how to be. I miss the way you needed me, even if it broke me down, even if I give too much, even if I merely drowned. Because at least back then I mattered, at least back then I made it through. I miss the way you needed me. Now I'm the one still missing you. Maybe love was never meant to be built on saving someone else, but I would have kept on drowning if it meant I got to help. I miss the way you needed me, but I'm learning what that means. Sometimes we confuse being useful with being deeply seen. Still I miss your midnight breaking, and how you only came to me. I miss the way you needed me, even if it wasn't healthy. Our love died slowly, not all at once in flames. It faded like a photograph, left too long in rain. We kept pretending nothing changed, kept sleeping side by side, while every day a little more of us just quietly died. No one sees a heart stop beating when it happens over time. Our love died slowly in ordinary ways, in missed calls and half replies, in tired eyes and changed routines. No final storm to mark the ending, no cruel and sudden scene. Our love died slowly, and I felt every in-between. The jokes stopped being effortless, the kisses lost their spark. We still knew all each other's secrets, but couldn't reach each other's hearts. We sat inside the same room lonely, like strangers sharing skin. And every little thing you didn't say built walls we couldn't mend. It hurts more when love decays than what it breaks into. Killing spring, quietly, almost invisibly, till there was nothing left to save. I watched it happen helplessly, still trying to believe. Our love died slowly, and I buried it with me. If I'd known this moment mattered, you had a man, but who can save a fire that wants to end? Our love died slowly, but I still mourn it fast, because the slowest kind of heartbreak is the one that lasts and lasts. No one heard the sound it made, our love died slowly, but it took all of me. Some endings are not sudden, they are starvation. You said I was your home, the place your restless heart could land, the safe inside your chaos, the one who always understands. And I believed you like a child believes the sun will always rise. I wrapped my soul around your promise, never thought it came with lies. How can home be temporary if you meant what you said? You said I was your home, so why'd you leave so easily? Why'd you build your peace inside me, then walk away so peacefully? I gave you shelter, gave you comfort, made room for all your broken wounds. You said I was your home, now I'm just haunted by you. days you choose through all your storms. Not something warm you borrow till you find another door. I would've stayed through all your winters, held your grief and called it off. But you only love the refuge, not the heart behind the house. Now every corner of me echoes with the weight of what you said. You said I was your home, but homes are not supposed to wait. Homes are not abandoned softly, not exchanged, not left that way. I gave you every piece of welcome, every light I had for you. You said I was your home. Now I don't know what to do. But I'm the only one still here. It was real to me, every second, every touch, every trembling conversation, every time we almost said too much. Maybe you were passing through it, maybe I was building dreams, but what we had was more than nothing, at least it was to me. Don't rewrite our story just because it didn't last. It was real to me, even if it wasn't enough for you. I felt it in the way you held me, in the things you used to do. Maybe love was uneven, maybe I believed too deep, but don't tell me it meant nothing. It was real to me. I remember how your voice changed when you said my name at night, how your walls would lower slowly till your soul came into sight. Those weren't accidents or illusions, those were moments living true. So if you've moved on and forgotten, don't erase what I lived through. Just because your heart grew colder doesn't mean mine lied. It was real to me, in every breath and every fear, in all the ways I let you matter, in all the ways I kept you near. Maybe I was loving harder, maybe you were halfway free, but what we had was not imaginary. It was real to me. I'm not asking you to miss me, what a comeback or a breeze. I just need my heart me, and that alone has to be enough. Even if it broke me open, even if it ended rough, I will not be ashamed of loving with a heart that didn't leave. You can call it what you want to. It was real to me. Why was I not enough? I keep asking in the dark. Was I too much, too soft, too honest? Did I love you too hard? I gave you every unguarded part, the pieces people never see. So why did you still choose a life that did not include me? There's no crueler question than the one with no reply. Why was I not enough? What did you need I couldn't be? I gave my whole heart without measure. You still let it bleed. I know I shouldn't make my worth depend on what you could not do, but some nights I still break asking, why was I not enough for you? Maybe you were never meant to stay. Maybe this was never mine to save. Maybe your leaving says more about you than it ever says of me. But heartbreak is not logical. It doesn't speak in wiser truths. It only circles one sharp question till it carves itself in two. And every meal becomes dangerous when grief wears my face. Why was I not enough? I know love can fail for many reasons. Still I count every thought like rabies, trying to make sense of leaving. You moved on like it was simple. I'm still wrecked by what we knew, and some nights I still break asking, why was I not enough for you? Maybe I was enough, just not for someone I'm willing to stay. Maybe the failure was never my heart, only your inability to love it right. Why was I not enough? Maybe that was never the truth. Maybe I was full of everything someone real would know to choose. So I'll stop kneeling at the altar of a love that never bloomed. I was always enough, just not enough for you. And that is no longer the same thing.
Out where the green grass waves under a wide blue sky, just you and me tonight. We found a blanket in the morning light, put it down where the hillside shines. You smiled at me like the world stood still, like time got lost on this old dirt hill. Your hair moved soft in the summer wind, my guitar played and you leaned right in. No city noise, no crowded street, just your laugh and the rhythm of my heartbeat. And I don't need a whole lot more than your hand reaching across this little field. This open sky feels like heaven in your eyes. So play me a meadow song where the days feel slow and long, where the sun shines gold on your skin and I fall for you again. Let the breeze sing harmony like the whole world set us free. Baby, right where we belong, in the middle of a meadow song. There's a horse out there by the rolling land, and a basket resting by your hand. Everything simple, everything true, every little road leads me to you. You looked at me with that small shy grin, like you already knew where my heart had been. And every chord that I was playing through started sounding like I love you. We don't need a crowded room or a neon Saturday moon, just this field and this sweet sunshine and your soul dancing close to mine. So play me a meadow song where the days feel slow and long, where the sun shines gold on your skin and I fall for you again. Let the breeze sing harmony like the whole world set us free. Baby, right where we belong, in the middle of a meadow song. Oh, in the middle of a meadow song. Oh, that's where our hearts belong. If tomorrow brings a rain, if the clouds hide all the plains, I'll still remember how you smiled, how you made this life worthwhile. And if the road gets rough someday and the years keep rolling away, I'll come back here inside my mind to this little patch of paradise where your eyes were bright as June and my guitar was out of tune. But you didn't care, you sang along and turned my silence into song. So play me a meadow song where the days feel slow and long, where the sun shines gold on your skin and I fall for you again. Let the breeze sing harmony like the whole world set us free. Baby, right where we belong, in the middle of a meadow song. Yeah, play me a meadow song where your sweet love pulls me on, where the sky bends low and blue and all my roads run back to you. Let the whole night hum along to our old hearts growing strong. Baby, right where we belong, in the middle of a meadow song. In the middle of a meadow song, just you and me where we belong, under that endless sky so wide, with your smile right by my side.